I'd like to call our our special town council meeting to order with the Pledge of Allegiance.
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Amen. Born on one.
All right, so first of all, this meeting is being called in accordance with Governor Gina Raimondo's Executive Order 20-05, dated March 16, 2020, entitled Third Supplementary Emergency Declaration, Public Meetings and Public Records Request. The items on the agenda have been determined to be essential and necessary for continued government operations and/or to ensure compliance with statutory regulatory deadlines. You've probably noticed that there's only 5 of us here, but the 5 of us are not the 5 sitting on the dais. So I just want to check by telephone. The remaining council members are participating in the meeting. I just want to verify that the 4 of you are there. Could each of you just state your name and that you're on the phone?
Council members?
Hello. Yes. Richard Lehman. Yes.
So just each of you state your name and say that you're present, please.
Jill Lawler. Jesse Teal. Here. Patrick Moriarty.
Rick?
Rick Lehman.
Good. All right. So this meeting is being held via live with www.youtube.com. So we are using a live video feed in that way. The reason we're here is because we have public hearings that need to be postponed. So you can, the reason for the meeting being called is the announcement of rescheduling a public hearing to consider a variety of text amendments to Chapter 731 of the Code of Ordinances of the Town of Narragansett entitled Zoning, Addressing Bulk Zoning Regulations, to Tuesday, May 26th at 7:30 p.m. So again, that is going to be rescheduled to Tuesday, May 26th at 7:30 p.m. In our discussions over the last few days, we realized that we had many public hearings, so I have a second announcement that we had many public hearings scheduled in April. Based on the limiting the gathering to 5, I'm going to announce the dates.
Yeah, can't we just go stand by the door? How about over them, we're too close together? Can't do that.
I'll get in the stairwell.
Is there a question? Okay, so we have public hearings, other announcements of dates in April that need to be postponed. So we're going to put those dates out there, and with the town clerk's assistance, we found several dates that would work. So the first is the public hearing for the amendment to Narragansett's Code of Ordinances addressing recreational vehicles in residential zoning districts is going to be held on July 6, 2020 at 8 p.m. I'm going to ask our town clerk, Terry Donovan, and just so people know who's here in the room, we have a stenographer taking the full transcript of the minutes. We have our town solicitor, we have our IT director, Dan Holland, and we have Terry Donovan, our town clerk. And the reason we're separated into 2 rooms is to comply with the 5-person order. All right, the second one is the public hearing on the school and municipal budgets.
Just a moment. Oh, I have that.
Welcome to Zoom. Enter your meeting ID followed by pound.
your participant ID followed by pound. Otherwise, just press pound to continue. You are in the meeting now. There are 2 participants in the meeting.
All right, so I know we had a little glitch there. I'm going to ask the people on the phone if they heard us, the announcement regarding the postponement of the recreational vehicle ordinance. Did you, Jill, did you guys hear that?
Matt, we couldn't hear you at all.
You can't hear me.
No, you sound like Charlie Brown's teacher.
What is that?
It's not very clear.
It's not clear. So should I go down there? Yeah, I'll just go down there. Okay. Can,
I know.
do you want me to go down there? Right, so I'll have to start over. Can you guys hear this?
Yes,
You can hear this?
we can hear that. We can hear that very clear now, yes.
Okay, so we're going to go back to when I first spoke. So after the call to order, you guys can hear it in the other room now, but if you want to do that. So, yes. All right, before I call to order, I want to make sure you can all hear me.
We can hear you.
All right, so we're going to call the meeting to order again, right? This will be the official meeting. So we're going to start with the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. So now we're going to basically do the parts that we had already done. So I'm going to read the initial item, not initial item, but just let everyone know this meeting is being called in accordance with Governor Gina Raimondo's Executive Order 20-05, dated March 16th, 2020, entitled Third Supplemental Emergency Declaration, Public Meetings and Public Records Request. The items on the agenda have been determined to be essential and necessary for continued government operations and/or to ensure compliance with statutory or regulatory deadlines. We are on YouTube Live, and you may notice that it's a little different format in the room that we have than usual due to this weekend's restrictions on no more than 5 being in a room. We have in this room 5 individuals, myself, the town clerk, the IT director, Dan Holland, the stenographer who is taking a transcript of the meeting, and our attorney, Mark Davis. In the other room, joining the meeting by phone, are our town manager, Jim Tierney, and the 4 council members who right now I'm going to ask each of you, going in order of Jill, Patrick, Rick, Jesse, say your name and that you're present.
Jill Lawler, present.
Patrick Murray, here. Richard Lima, present. Jesse Q, present.
All right, thank you. And we announcing that we have the reason for this meeting. We were going to be here for a public hearing, but we are announcing the rescheduling of that public hearing to consider a variety of text amendments to Chapter 731 of the Code of Ordinances of the Town of Narragansett entitled Zoning, addressing bulk zoning regulations, to Tuesday, May 26th at 7:30 p.m. We also have announcements regarding all of our April public hearings. We had several scheduled in April, and over the last few days, in consultation with the town clerk, we are not anticipating having a meeting on April 6, 2020. It's highly unlikely that our council will be meeting as regularly scheduled on April 6th. So we have dates for the postponement of additional hearings. First is the public hearing for amendment to Narragansett's Code of Ordinances addressing recreational vehicles in residential zoning district is postponed to July 6, 2020. The public hearing on the school and municipal budgets is postponed to May 4th, 2020 at 8 p.m. All of these times are 8 p.m. A motion to open, I apologize. The public hearing on an application for the transfer of a Class B victualler alcohol beverage license from Bamkel Peg 1112 LLC DBA Buster Crab's Beach Bar and Burger Shack to One Eye Jack's LLC at Assessor's Plot IG Lot 95, 265 Great Island Road is postponed to June 1st, 2020. The public hearing on the application of Roy and Mary Jennings for a new Class B Victual Limited alcohol beverage license at Assessor's Plot K, Lot 198, 1 Angel Road, Narragansett, Rhode Island, is postponed to June 1st, 2020 at 8 p.m. The public hearing for an application on the transfer of Class B Victualler alcohol beverage license from Proof Properties LLC, doing business as Proof, to Ralph Jag Scheitz, doing business as Gansett Public House at Assessor's Plat P, Lot 289-5, 140 Point Judith Road, Suite A5, Narragansett, Rhode Island, is postponed to June 1st, 2020 at 8 p.m. In addition, are the council members still all there? We also have a public hearing for amendment to Narragansett's Code of Ordinances to address changes requested by the Harbor Management Commission, changing the time frame for mooring field operations in the South Ferry, Anawan, and Harbor of Refuge fields to June 15th, 2020. And a public hearing for amendment to Narragansett's Harbor Management Plan addressing changes to the time frame for mooring field operations in the South Ferry, Anawan, and Harbor of Refuge fields, and to clarify that the Harbor Management Ordinance on record with the Clerk's Office is a superseding document should any future changes be made to the ordinance. All right, and just one announcement that I just wanted to make, final announcement before we have our vote to go in executive session. I want to thank our town staff, led by our town manager, for their work to combat the spread of this virus. I know we've all endured changes to our daily lives, but ask for your continued patience as we work together to limit the spread of the virus. It is important to stay at home. Remember that the less physical contact you have with other people, the more successful we will be in limiting the spread of the virus. To that end, please remember the following. Avoid large public gatherings. Quarantine yourself if you do not feel well. Quarantine yourself if you have come here from another state or country. That quarantine must last for 2 weeks. Remind others to do the same. Run essential errands only for food and necessities. Remember that the town beach is closed. In-person meetings at Town Hall must be made by appointment only. Please use common sense. Stay safe. Please be safe. Know the town council and staff is looking out for you. Patience will be the key to the next few weeks. God bless everyone. And finally, a motion to retire to executive session of the town in accordance with RI General Laws 42-46-4 and 42-46-5, subsection A, litigation in accordance with Rhode Island General Laws 42-46-5, subsection A2, Bonanno v. Mannix et al., Washington County, 2019, 137. Love Your Library et al. V. Mannix et al., Washington County, 2019, 495. Jean Almeida et al. Versus Narragansett et al., Washington County, 2015, 467. Riley versus Narragansett Pension Board, Washington County, 2019, 445. GP Peer Retail LLC v. Narragansett et al., Washington County, 2019, 499. Boone Street Presby LLC versus Narragansett Zoning and Plating Board, Washington County, 2018, 489. Kopecki versus Narragansett et al., Washington County, 2016, 6. 29 Sylvan LLC and 33 Sylvan LLC versus Narragansett et al., Washington County, 2020, 112. Is there a motion? And I'm going to ask the person to say their name and make the motion.
Okay. Matt, before a motion, Jesse has a question for you.
Sure.
Hey, it's Jesse. We didn't have a chance for any discussion on the public hearing schedule. I just had one question about the scheduling of the bulk zoning.
Yes.
Just to confirm, was that a July date?
No, the bulk hearing, May 26th at 7:30 p.m., and correct me if I'm wrong, Terry, 7:30 p.m., May 26th, 7:30 p.m., and that was the day after Memorial Day, so it's an off night.
Okay, May, okay, I misheard. All right, thank you.
And we'll provide this list to everybody as well after I just got the last piece of it 2 minutes before the meeting, so, which was, so, all right, so I'm back to the motion that I read, and is there someone, if you make the motion in the second, just identify yourself first before doing so.
Jill Waller, I'll make the motion.
Is-
Richard Lima, I'll second it.
All right, thank you. And as you know, this is, as we always do for executive session, will be a roll call vote. So I'll ask you to go in the order that I said before: Jill, Patrick, Rick, Jesse. So go ahead, Jill.
Jill Waller, aye. Patrick Murray, aye. Richard Lima, aye. Jesse Pugh, aye.
Matt Mannix, aye. All right, thank you, everyone. Have a good night. Stay safe.